Good afternoon, welcome back to Teas Veggies. Today is December 30th and I want to just do a quick garden tour. Behind me you can see some few passion fruit flowers. I don't see any passion fruit as yet, but we're still hopeful. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you what's going on. So along this fence we have the passion fruit plant. It's flowered and everything, but I don't see anything as yet. Then we have the guava tree. This is a coconut tree. And then this is a little plot that I planted out the other day. I'm gonna see how it goes. So I have some cucumbers in there along with some tiny tomatoes. So I just watered a little while ago. Then I have this basil that I think I have to trim back because it's starting to get, if somebody knows what this is, I would love to know, because most basil plants get this and I have no idea what it is. So as you can see, the flowers need to be trimmed. I haven't been doing well with the basil these days. And then I have another plot that I planted out. Some of the plants are a little laying on the ground, but it's mostly tomatoes and cucumbers again. So I just turn up the ground with a hoe, put some fertilizer, and planted in some of the seedlings. This is a banana plant, and we have, I think, 3 suckers that could be used after, because now it's starting to fruit. So let me get you in here so you can see. So there's one hand, there's one in the back too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I see maybe another one might be open in there. So we see, so they all come out from this main piece here, and then they just continue growing. So we'll see how that goes. Then there's another coconut here. And this one is a fig tree. So it's starting to get big, but it's not yet ready to fruit. Oh no, this is a plantain. Sorry. This is a plantain. So as you can see, the plantain, which was very tiny, bypassed the fig, which is here and has been there much longer than the plantain. This papaya is not going to bear. We've seen those flowers, so it's just providing some shade for now. Aloe vera, and this papaya now is starting to put on some fruits. And then we go to the other side of the garden. This poor pepper plant that I took off some peppers off of. I don't know if it will survive, but still haven't fertilized it. I keep on saying I have to fertilize it. And then in between here, there's a lot of weeds, but hopefully I don't squash it. But there's a cucumber plant in here, and it's starting to send on some flowers. Then we have some zinnias in between here as well. The orange tree is here. It started putting on new leaves, which is still putting on new leaves. So I'm just waiting to see if it will do something. This basil, since I haven't trimmed it, it's basically telling the tree to die. So I'll have to work on that. This is a soursop. I have an okra here. Oh, and 2 okras in between the weeds here as well. Oh, 3 actually. 1, 2, and 3. If you could even see those. Then this is a seasoned pepper tree. It's been struggling for the longest while. I don't know what to do to help it. This is another papaya tree. So it has loads and loads of papayas on it, but they're not very big. Another basil tree looking to die, and then the carlita plant is kind of overtaking it, so there's work to do in the garden. I have some green onions here, and they don't have any tops because I harvested them not too long back. This is a mango tree. There's a pepper back there. This basil, I guess it came up, I think I planted this. I had this small, so I planted this. And we have some green onions, or either it reseeded for some seeds from this. So this is one that I usually have well trimmed. It's wild right now. I put some celery here. They're laying flat because they got watered. And I planted out another plot there. I can't walk too much through there because I just watered and it's a bit muddy. But it's mostly tomatoes. And then the starfruit tree. Those are on the ground. I'm just going to let them decompose. They're going to feed the soil. But I picked a lot between yesterday and today. I picked a lot of them. But there's still many others on the tree. So those have to ripen. I have my mint here. And then I put in some dill in this just for them to get bigger, and then I probably put them on the ground. So I did get to knock out some of my seedlings and get them in the ground. I still have some more I have to work on. So just in case you're wondering, that's a fertilizer that I use, Trifecta. And here I have some tomatoes that I'm trying to set apart for someone. This is a grape tree. See if I could go a little further back so you can see. It's immense. It's not bearing right now. This peanut is holding on. I can't say it's doing much. This basil is actually out of the ground. I might just basically let it drop its leaves. Over here, I have to do something with the soil. And I tried to dig up the soil a little bit, try to loosen it, but I have to put something to help it keep moisture. So this is a lime tree. The caterpillars, I don't see any for now, so those are gone for a while. I did plant some stuff here, but they didn't make it. This is a papaya tree that the caterpillars ate down. It's coming back to life. And these are the plum trees, not in season. The other plum tree. As you can see, you see here, this is a lot of space, which I have to get something done so that I could use all this space, but it's like, it's solid. So I have to get some compost or something. Oh, I don't know, see this was starting to, well, it has one sugar apple on it. So that's a sugar apple tree. I see a sweet potato vine trying to do something there. This was a yam plant. I don't know what to do with yam. My dad was the one who planted this. So I think I might have to dig there and see if there are any yams. I have no idea what to do. So any advice would be appreciated. This is another papaya tree. My compost one is here, but I don't remember to put stuff in it. Then there's another coconut tree here. Cherry nut, cashew nut is here. It's not in season right now. And then the last tree is the pumpsert tree. And it's full of pumpserts. They're all over. I just had a nice garden snack a while ago. So that's basically it for the garden tour. And like I put new things in, I'm hoping that we'll have much more to see, much more food coming out of the garden. So this being the last video, I'm guessing, for 2024, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. And I hope that this new year, 2025, you will get in the garden. Firstly, get in the garden, try and plant something, because if I could plant something on this dry island called St. Martin that doesn't get much rain and get something to grow, you can as well. So enjoy your new year, enjoy your family, giving thanks for this year and giving thanks for the year to come. Bye.